Overthinkers, my name is Courtney and welcome to the Overthinker Guide. So I know it's been a while since I last posted, but I wanted to share some travel news updates, specifically in international travel, and one cruise update that I've come across recently I thought would be interesting to know. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to try to be quick. So first up, we have Global Entry. So their fee renewal, or fee if it's your first time, was originally $100, but starting October 1st, 2024, it's going to go up to $120. So if you're watching this video before October 1st, and you were considering getting Global Entry or you're getting close to your renewal date, I would go ahead and renew it now if you can to avoid having to pay the extra $20. For those who don't know what Global Entry is, this is a travel program that you can enroll yourself into to get through customs faster if you plan on traveling internationally often. I would say if you're planning to travel internationally once a year, automatically makes it worth it in my opinion. It also includes TSA PreCheck, so you're paying for two things for the price of one. So again, if you're watching this before October 1st, I would definitely go ahead and do your application now before that fee goes up. So our next travel news update is the ETAIS, or European Travel Authorization Information System. That is a mouthful. So that system, they're saying it's not a visa per se, but it is an authorization that any non-European citizens would have to fill out and pay for in order to travel to certain European countries. I'll have a list, but I'll also link the page down below where you can see that list of countries that will require it. So this actually won't be in use until potentially May of 2025, but definitely the first half of 2025 is when they'll be implementing it. So it's going to be €7, which is most likely going to be $8 USD. And it's good for 3 years, so at least that's good. It's good for 3 years for 90 days, so a short stay within a 180-day period. So let's say for some reason you were backpacking, traveling for 90 days, you wouldn't be able to go for 90 days, leave for a week, and then stay another 90 days. You'd have to wait 90 days before returning. So that's how that works. And since we're on Europe, we'll go into another thing that they're improving more so is their entry and exit system. So this actually reminds me of Clear, because what this system will do is scan your fingerprints and your face. And of course, they'll link that to your passport. And so when you enter, you would have your face scanned and your fingerprints collected at that point. And then when you're leaving, all they really need to do is scan your face to know that you're exiting. And that's all there is to it. My only problem with this is that it gets rid of the need to have a passport stamp. I feel like that's part of the reason people like to travel. It's kind of like a collectible kind of thing. So this system would remove the need for a passport stamp, but it's also making it more efficient to come in and out. So that's being implemented, I believe November 10th, 2024. And actually on to this kind of biometric scanning, Japan also has a way to scan that they're doing right now. It's called Face Express, and it's only, as of right now, it's only in Haneda and Narita airports in Tokyo. What you do is, of course, scan your face, and there's going to be a separate line within TSA that you can go through, so you would get through airport security faster if you use the Face Express system in the Tokyo airports. So that's another biometric system. Now onto some prohibited items or restrictions. So you may have seen this in the news, but recently Mexico has updated what you can and can't bring out of Mexico. And they've said that if you have 2 laptops or 2 tablets or a laptop and a tablet, that you cannot bring both of those. You would only be able to bring one, and however many additional, you would be charged a fine. And I've seen fines as much as $500, and it can be more depending on how valuable your device is. So I would just be very cautious about bringing multiple devices to Mexico in a singular bag. If you're traveling in a group and not everybody's going to have a laptop and a tablet and so on, you could probably just give that to the next person in your party and put it in their bag to avoid that fine. But I'm not sure why they've implemented this, but that's what they have been implementing. So just keep an eye out for that. And our last prohibited item is within the cruise world. So recently Royal Caribbean has updated their prohibited items list to include multi-plug outlets. So the general rule was, and this general rule was across all cruise lines, was that you couldn't bring a power strip with a surge protector. And that was more so just to deal with electricity on the ship and how that works. So it's about safety. I believe that they implemented this due to safety as well, but there are many cruisers who are upset by this. Honestly, I'm included in that. I'm kind of annoyed. And the reason why they're upset is because the staterooms on the ships don't have enough outlets to begin with. That's why people bring the multi-plug outlets to plug their multiple devices. Now, I feel like if you're traveling solo, you might be able to get away with the outlets that they have in the cabin, especially if you have a European outlet adapter. But if you're traveling with a family, or honestly with just two people, you're gonna run out of outlet space. So if you have a phone, a laptop, a camera that needs to be charged, earbuds that need to be charged, a Kindle, a tablet, all of those items need to be charged. So I don't know for sure why they added this to their prohibited list, but I do think it has to do with safety, especially because Icon of the Seas was recently docked to fix some underlying issues. I'm not sure if that is the reason, but I'm just assuming that. So that has been what has come up recently in travel news as far as the international updates. So if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, please let me know down below. I haven't really done travel news before, so if you like this and want to just find out more things, I'll try to make it a weekly thing if I can. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos when it comes to vlogging, travel news, or otherwise. But until next time, I will see you later, Overthinkers.